Tracy with your weekly channeled oracle reading for May 18th through 24th. Now, there was no reading last week, which was the 11th through 17th. I do apologize. It just was one of those things that just didn't materialize. So maybe that was an omen for how the week actually turned out for you. Have a look back on your week and see if that's how it sort of went. It was just all over the place. And of course that week, so the week in which I record is actually pertains to the previous week's reading, right? So in the previous week's reading, if you're following me, so the week before May 11th, Whitehawk wanted us to get out into nature and to do yoga and some form of stretching because of the energies that were coming through, but also that he felt that we weren't taking enough care of ourselves, and so he wanted us to get grounded out in nature, and he told us ways of doing it. And so for me that week was very, very much so like that, and he spoke of our back flanks being very, very much so in pain and sore. And if you got out into nature and you grounded, I bet you felt that pain dissipate. You felt it lessen or even disappear. Because for me, I did get out into nature and I did feel that pain disappear. Now, I still had a bit of backache because I had been gardening the day before, but that could be stretched out. Whereas when it's your adrenals, it's not about stretching. In fact, stretching will probably hurt it. Adrenals, you have to feed a different way, right? We're filling it up. And great ways are, one, through grounding out in nature. Two, if you're Reiki, if you're Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and or a Reiki master, putting your hands right back there, right onto the back flanks, adrenals area, and just sitting there with your hands there for, 5-10 minutes will help fill it up. And cranial sacral, I know my physiotherapist would do that when I'd be out with her at a session. She would fill up my adrenals for me too. So take note of those adrenals. When they go down, get out in nature. They're telling you you are overstretched. And in fact, one of the visuals my body's wisdom gave to me when I go to that area, and before I even knew what an adrenal was, it would show me a stick pressing through plastic, and so the stick was stressing the plastic to the point that it was overstretched, right? So overstretched, overstimulated, you're past your limit. And at first I didn't really know what that meant, and oftentimes that'll happen to me when I'm doing my own readings, and it takes a bit of time for it to click in through learning and just evolving in life. And so when I seen that, what I realized what it was showing me is that I was overstretched, and it was fatiguing my adrenals. So it was about adrenal fatigue. And so now when that happens, I know what it is. And Tylenol's not gonna help. None of that stuff is gonna help. It's just about getting yourself rested. And right now, we live in a society where rest is looked upon as being lazy. Now that's slowly turning around with people such as you and me and others speaking up about it. And the slow movement, Carl Honore has a great book called The Slow, I'm not going to remember it, sorry. The Slow something. Anyways, it's about slowing down and that less is really more. But when you live in a society where, you're deemed, or your status and your image is based on busy, 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 going to the gym, tanning, travel, the more busy you are, it seems like, wow, they really have a life, right? But they're not. They're going to crash at some point. And when your adrenals deplete, you've crashed. You have crashed. You're not crashing. You have crashed. Now, for me, and for those of us who are empaths or HSP, we crash a lot more than others if we don't learn to manage the world around us. But not only because of managing the world around us, it's about the energies around us. So it's not that I'm not managing my world and that I wasn't, I wasn't cleansing enough, or I was doing too much in my world. It's just energy. I'm very affected by energy, and energy in the cosmos, energy in the world, in my home. So all that stuff affects me. Even, you know, when I have my brain injury, when it's up, when I'm in a lot of pain, that'll affect me. So my adrenals will scream out when it's too much, and it's so funny because I'll be like, but I haven't been doing anything. Well, think about it, dear. If you, with my brain injury, you know, I take even less when I'm out shopping. And if I've been out shopping and it becomes overstimulating even faster as an HSP, that'll deplete me pretty quick. So that's what's happened in the last little bit. I can't stop my life, right? I have children, I have to shop, I have to go grocery shopping, I have to buy them clothes. You know, there's all kinds of stuff you have to do. So getting out there and that'll do it. So that is what happened for me in the week before May 11th, and I did get out in nature, and it helped a whole heck of a lot. And so if you're new here and you're wondering, like, what is this video about? I do get to the weekly reading. I just often tend to touch back on previous weeks and give you tips and insights, such as about adrenal fatigue and stuff like that. And when you're meditating and you're grounding with the earth, it's really funny, you know. I've had this happen so many times to me when I go out into nature, and I'll get there and there'll be lots of people in the park or, you know, at the beach at the time or whatever. And all of a sudden I'll start just lying there and I'll meditate. And you won't know I'm meditating because I'm just lying there, right? Excuse me, and I'll do a meditation. And then by the time I'm done, sometimes it's 30, 45 minutes, depends how stressed I am. When I open my eyes, there's nobody around me anymore. So not only have I cleaned out the inside, my physical world is now reflecting that. I just open my eyes and I go, wow, this stuff is so magic. I love this shit. Excuse my language, but I do. I go, I love this stuff. You know, like it was so busy, and all of a sudden then I'm done meditating. And a couple of times I've heard like ding, I've heard a ding go off in my head, like the dryer's done, you know, your load's over. It's clean. In other words, you know, you're clean throughout. Those toxins are gone, or all that mental toxicity is gone, and you're grounded again. You know, I open my eyes and I go, wow, nobody's around. I really am balanced and quiet and peaceful again. So try to take note of those things. It's really cool. That's how it comes across to me, and I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we are 7 minutes in, and I apologize. I didn't really mean to make it a very long one, but I guess I had quite a bit to say. All right, let's go see what Whitehawk has to say for the 18th to the 24th. Indeed, everyone, he says. Welcome one, and welcome all, he says. For indeed, we have arrived at a very special time in our life this week. For indeed, is it not just a week where magic happens? It's a week where actual dreams come true. So for me and for you, a dream could be everything from a wish that you have in your heart to a actual dream you've had late at night or napping. And so next week you will find that those dreams in essence do come true. And if you are paying attention, you are going to see the result. But if you are not paying attention, you may actually drive by it or blink and miss it. So this week, I'm asking you to pay attention again be grounded. Because it is through being grounded we create an awareness around us. For if we are too busy in our minds with our lives and our future and our past, how could we possibly be right here in the present and see our gifts come to us in the present? Like I said, they could just walk right by you and you would have no idea at what just occurred. So always be grounded and present within your moment, child. Don't give in to the anxieties and worries of what others think and feel around you. I want you just to be grounded in the present. And I don't want you to miss anything. For when we are grounded and we walk solid upon the earth, we see things, we feel things, and we hear things without even trying, children. So do not even try to see your dreams, for indeed you will miss them. The only answer is to be grounded and to move through your day with an awareness and a solidness connected to you within and to the earth without. So walk in heaviness, he says, if I may say. Walk in heaviness. Be here, children. Don't be at your next destination. Don't be at last year's Christmas party. Don't be anywhere but where you are in the moment. For I don't want you to miss a thing. God bless, children, as you travel through a very fruitful week, a very loving week, a very uplifting week. And not only a very uplifting week, but damn it all, one of the best weeks of your life. God bless. God bless. Thanks, Whitehawk. So funny. It's not often that you hear him swear. Sometimes, it's funny, they do. Spirit will swear, right? There's one particular one. I remember some teachers saying, well, if they swear, spiritual teachers saying if they swear, it's not real. But you know what? Sometimes it is real, because in order to get the message across to you, that profanity has to come through. And so I find it very whimsical and funny that he said, damn it all. Anyways, okay. So it's going to be a great week, but be here. Be in the present. Get out in nature to remain in the present. Learn a new meditation that grounds you. One thing that I learned through spirit, and that's through a song coming through my head, when I do this, I have a tree meditation that I do, and I posted it on Facebook and that a while ago. And then I heard the song playing in my head as I was doing it. I am a rock. I am an island. So you remember, or if you think about it, a rock and an island, they're stable. They don't move. Despite everything going on around them, whether there's hurricanes or winds or anything like that, they don't move. They are solid. They are rooted to where they are. So when so I knew that was a way of teaching me, Tracy, if you want to be grounded, sing that song, and that song will ground you immediately. By just stating the intention that when I say this song in my head, it will ground me. So I offer that to you as a suggestion, as a way of grounding if you want to do it. And the more you use it, the better it gets. So get out there and ground. Find yourself a grounding meditation. There's so many available on the internet through YouTube or what I've just offered you. Use it, groove with it, move with it, and you will be here in the present. And Whitehawk is so right. You won't miss anything. It'll come to you so easily. But if you go looking for it, you're going to miss it. So Those are our tips this week. So go out there, have a good week. I missed you guys last week, and the June monthly reading should be up in the next, either this coming Monday. I'm kind of shy about saying, I'll see you on Thursday or Monday, because I haven't been very good at that lately, so I apologize for that. All right, we shall see you back here again real soon. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. God bless. I'm Tracy.